Welcome everybody to our first episode. And that's what I go by.
What's up with this, your boy KC?
We like to shout out our other two hosts that weren't able to make it on tonight, but will be joining us shortly. We thank you for following along with us in our audio podcast, and we ask that you follow along with us in our video podcast. So the subject of tonight will be
It's if your girlfriend or your homeboy came to you and said they has, something you need to know about one another, then who would you believe? Either her or him.
so when you ask who would I believe, is that depending on the news? Is it good news, bad news?
My thing is bad. It's bad news in this case. You know what I'm saying? Say for instance, he seen her with a dude. You know what I'm saying? Or she tried to come on to him, or she tell you that he tried to come on to her. You know what I'm saying? Basically, in that stuff. Like, who you believe in? Do you know what I'm saying? Believe your partner when he like your girl? You need to watch her. Or, you know what I'm saying? Do you believe your girl? You need to watch your homie.
So basically, what you're saying is if your homeboy pull up on you, it's like, hey, I seen your girl with woo 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 woo, and then she be like, well, nah, he lying. To me, it depends on the homeboy. It depends on how close I am to him. It depends on what our relationship is. If he's somebody that I can trust, then I'm gonna dig into it. I'm gonna look into it. But at the same time, I ain't gonna be so quick to look into it based off exactly what he said, because some homeboys will try to do you in. They're trying to create problems and stuff and whatever that you got going on so that they can slide into the place that you are. And so I pretty much would just probably just dig and investigate on my own.
See, with me though, how my trust set up, man, I'm looking at both of them like they flaw. You know what I'm saying? How long you been holding this secret? You know what I'm saying? How y'all even get to a point where he can try you? You know what I'm saying? Or you can try him? Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they done had something going and it just done went wrong. Not somebody ready to confess. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's how I look at it. But like, if it was like I just had to choose from my experiences with dudes, I'm gonna believe my female. You know what I'm saying? Cause dudes don't play fair when it comes to these women. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a girl that look good, these niggas ain't like the niggas ain't really too much trying to spray you, fool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we know from first hand experience, barely can trust family when it comes to women.
You say that again.
So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I believe my girl, but it like you said though, do some investigation, see what really going on.
Well,
And, you know,
it depends on where she's staying also though. I'm just not gonna get her full trust. Like I said, it depends on where she's staying also, or where we at. Like, this is my girlfriend. Like, my girlfriend versus my wife is two different things. This is my girlfriend. We've been chopping it up for about a year. I'm still getting to know you. So now I got to do a little investigation. But if this is my wife, that's a totally different story. Because now, you know what I'm saying, I'm committed to you. And so I'm going to give you more of the benefit of the doubt than I would get a girlfriend.
I got a question about that though.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you find out, how different would it be if you found out your homeboy was telling the truth or your girl? Like how different would your reaction be? Like, what if it was your homeboy?
Well, if my girl was telling the truth, then I got to bag about the homeboy, because obviously he ain't got my best interest at heart, and he trying to be on some slick shit. My homeboy telling the truth, then I just got to go ahead and let baby girl go. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously she on some slick shit, and she ain't got my best interest at heart either.
For me, even if you know what I'm saying, like you know the truth, or like it'll be with me, it'll be in my head. Like I know they ain't dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause man, it's weird. All of a sudden, y'all got some news. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if me and this girl got some years in. I've been cool with him the whole time. He been coming around. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How long this been going on before you told me? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It gets to
the next question is, what if you find out that your girl smashed your homeboy before y'all got together? You staying or you leaving?
me personally. I'm gonna leave, but this will be my reason if I did stay. Me and her been low key, you know what I'm saying? I ain't told nobody about her, you know what I'm saying? And we rocking. She don't know this my boy, and he don't know this my girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna know to tell me? But if we in a full blown relationship, y'all done seen each other, ain't nobody said nothing to me. It depends if it take y'all a long time to say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long was y'all gonna wait and tell me? Like, I can't trust you or him. Cause like you should have been told me something. Like, bro, you let me, you know what I'm saying, get with this girl and you know her body. You know what I'm saying? Like, you done had it. Like, at least give me the option. Don't let me go deep and then I marry her or something and now you just want to tell me. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa on her end. Like, I be around this man every day. He done smashed. Cause I'm gonna feel like if they keep this secret, I think they still, you know what I'm saying, dealing.
Say, oh well, yeah, I gotta agree with that. If I found out they smashed, man, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I gotta let that go. I can't do it. I can't do it for the simple fact about the
Yeah.
like you said, my thought pattern, the whole process of my thought pattern would be you and this nigga. But if you are my homeboy, and that's one thing I don't do. I don't cross lines with my guys, with my homeboys. I don't cross the line. That's something we don't do. Like
Nigga don't need to look at that
I
women.
don't want your sloppy seconds. And
No, for sure.
I hope you don't want my sloppy seconds. And so if it come down to that and I find that out, nigga, that's your sloppy seconds. I gotta let her roll. I don't move like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, forget some cypress. Niggas be on your plate. Niggas be on your plate, boy.
Well, that's just how the world turning out today. That's how it's going out today. Niggas is niggas can't see you have nothing to be cool with, especially not no chick that's really down for you.
So what you feel like some boundaries is with, like, you know what I'm saying, your girl and your friends? Like, what you like, what's some lines that shouldn't be crossed at all? Like, you know, so even if I'm right there.
But my friend shouldn't be at my house when I'm not at home. He
Yeah.
got no business calling my wife, my girl. He got no business talking to her. Would not meet me in there. Not greeting her. If we pull up together, he greet her. That's fine. Small conversation. That's fine. But when I'm not around, you shouldn't be at my house. You crossing the boundary lines there. You gotta give me the same respect that I give you. If you got a girl, I ain't pulling up at your house while you ain't there. And if I do pull up at your house, just in case me and her friends, I'm letting you know when I'm pulling up, and I'm letting you know when I leave, just out of respect.
You know, like, bro, it be hard these days, man. Ain't nobody really, you know what I'm saying? Everybody playing games, man. It be hard. And, man, it's like, man. Then, you know what I'm saying? You can't even play too much about the dudes because the female be even worse. You know what I'm saying? Man, who can you trust for real?
Well, that's a good question. Would you be able to trust a nigga that cross you?
No, like, cause you know, like with me, I only trust one. I don't trust really, but I only give you one chance. You can either give me a reason why I should, like, give me a reason to trust, or you know what I'm saying? Cause in my head, I'm already thinking the worst in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Cause I done dealt and I done had so many friends. It be like niggas only hang around you until they suck you dry. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in my song, fool. Niggas just around till they leech off you. They gonna leave when it's all gone.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm saying? Like, nigga gonna leave when it's gone. So, like, bro, like, you gotta be, like, just like with my female, that's how my friends gotta be. Go through that storm with me. You know what I'm saying? And when I come up, we good. But, like, if you can't go through the storm, I learned who a lot of my real friends was when I started smoking weed, bro. Niggas wanna come around. People wanna come around. Like, nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It changed. And it changed for the better. Cause, you know what I'm saying? I cut a lot of people off.
Everybody can't go with you to the next level. Everybody ain't meant to be lifelong friends. And your time and your energy, in my opinion, your time and your energy shouldn't be wasted chasing behind a woman that ain't bringing no value to your life, or chasing behind a bunch of dudes that ain't bringing no value to your life. You're supposed to be trying to get it and make something happen for you. And so if you spend all your time chasing behind these people that ain't bringing no value to your life, then you wasting it. You pretty
Yeah.
much just throwing it down the drain.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? Since we switched the subject a little bit and we on this, okay, like, you know, a little bit from the conversation we had in the truck earlier. When, you know what I'm saying, do you know it's time? This go for friends or girlfriend. When do you, like, come to conclude it's time to leave? At one point, like, what point is it? Like, what's going on?
When shit done got toxic as hell, if it done got toxic, man, y'all can't agree on nothing. Y'all can't come to terms with stuff. Or you find out she cheating. My
Mm,
main thing is cheating. Number one is cheating. I don't do cheating. So if I find out you cheating, I'm out. Number two, appreciation, right? I, I'm big on appreciation. I'm big on appreciation and reciprocation. If you can't do nothing one of them, then you ain't feeling me like that. So I need to be out because it ain't gonna get no better after that. It's only gonna get more toxic. And then a chick that like to argue or like to be combative. Too much argument, being too argumentative or too combative. I gotta go. I don't want to argue or fight. When I come home, I don't want to have to argue and fight after being out there in the world arguing and fighting all day. I don't have to come home and argue and fight. And then a chick that don't know where she going in life, don't know what her direction is. She just waiting on me to make all the moves. And I want her to be submissive, but uh, I also want her to be some form of independent.
on the
Yeah.
dominant alpha too?
I don't want it dominant after. We want to rock together in that situation. But I want her to be somewhat independent because if something happened to me, I want to know she can be able to take care of shit.
Cause that money ain't gonna last forever for them insurance.
Oh yeah, that shit ain't gonna last, bro. What you think?
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm still young, so I'm still trying to figure it out, like how, cause like I ain't gonna lie, in the past I just, I done gave up easy, like what I'm saying, it get hard, like bro, I'm young, like, but at some point we gotta start making that excuse, cause like sometimes God give you a person early. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta learn and see. That's what I'm learning right now. Sometimes you just gotta fight and fight it out. So, but with me, what I'm saying, if it get to the point where we really deal throwing blows, or what I'm saying, you set my clothes on fire.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And when it get too toxic, because it's like, as a man, bro, when you work hard, all you want is peace when you come home.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if she ain't bringing no peace, but you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody gonna argue a little bit, everybody gonna, but like I said, once it get to the point where, what I'm saying, I can go to jail, I can hurt you, you can hurt me, you know what I'm saying? Like, then you for a fact, like, bro, no, we shouldn't probably be doing this right now. Like, this ain't the move, you know what I'm saying?
If I gotta put my hands on you, then it's time for me to go. If I ever get to that point, I feel like I gotta put my hands on you. It's time to go. It's time that we're gonna let this go. You go on. You have a good life. I'm gonna have a good life. I'm gonna move on with mine. So if we got kids, we're gonna co-parent and we're gonna move on. Don't be trying to take me to the court with all this BS. Let's co-parent like adults. Let's talk about it like adults. Figure it out like adults, and let's just move on. It's not gonna work because I'm not gonna put my hands on you, but at the same time, I'm not gonna allow you to harm me. And so the best decision for that to be is for me to get on down, for me to leave. And I think a lot of people need to take that method. Stand in these relationships where you got to put your hands on each other. That's not love. That's not considered love. That's considered foolishness. And especially for that man, because if she go down there and press charges, buddy, your life gone. But if
It's a
you go
lose lose.
down there, yeah. I was watching this YouTube video earlier, and this young lady was her second time in court for beating on her baby daddy. She got a pass. 10 days in jail, $100 fine, and 10 hours of community service. What type of repercussion is that for putting your
Man,
hands on this man?
we cannot win out here, bro.
No, you can't. That's why
Especially, especially not to be that type of person, but especially people out of color. Like, man, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it didn't.
I think the adverse for us is a little bit harder, but at the same time, I categorize that for all men.
It's going on, but I'm just saying, like, let it be a black nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
For real. Like, it's just like, okay, so we done spoke on it for like when to leave with your girl. Like, okay, now with homeboys, when do you know when it's time to cut ties with them? I done outgrown him, or like, how did, like, you know what I'm saying? What so, like, what be your, like, what do you see to make you be like, nah, it's time for, you know what I'm saying, me to get away from home?
Number one thing for me when it comes down to cutting niggas off in my life is it. I don't want you around me. You ain't moving. You ain't progressing. You in the same position. You in the same place. You ain't exiting out of the situation that you are. Like you ain't making no preparations to now. If you get caught in a situation with health or something like that, then yeah, that's cool. But if you just chilling, sitting around, you ain't doing nothing, you ain't trying to do nothing, you ain't trying to move forward, then you will become a hindrance to me because you not moving. And so when you not moving, you pretty much done became a weight on my shirt on my
You're a
shirt
burden.
tail. You're a
You're a lead.
burden at this point. So that's for me. Like me, that and then disrespect. I don't really do lies. I don't like to do lies. I know everybody lie, but I don't really like to do lies. If I find out you lied to me, then that ruins your credibility with me because I want the men that's in my circle to be a man of their word.
Be
And
real.
what that means, I need you to stand on business. Like I need you to be upfront and can't just know any character get into the circle. You gotta have characteristics to get into the circle. You got to be on your grind, taking care of something. I don't deal with niggas that don't take care of their kids. That's another thing.
Nah, I hate them niggas. You
Yeah,
can't be.
I don't deal with dudes that don't take care of their kids. Now, under certain circumstances, right, there's some fellas that's inside of my circles that they battling to see their kids.
Yeah, they
And so
want to say that shit.
but if you just a nigga that just don't give two shits about your kids and you ain't trying to do nothing with your kids or trying to fight to see your kids, now I can't have you around me. That's a bad example
Nah, you
for my
weak.
kids.
You a coward, fool. That's all it is.
Yeah. I mean, you lay down and you did the you laid down, you know what I'm saying? And you it's the consequences of you laying down with this girl. Step up, get up, get up off your ass, man, and go take care of your shit. But at the same time, again, you know what I'm saying, for the ladies, stop keeping these men from their kids, man. These
This,
kids need their father. These young ladies need their father. These young ladies in today's society is running rapid, bro. It's running rapid, but we'll get on that a little bit later in the subject. But that's what make me cut niggas off.
okay, for me, it's like, you know what I'm saying, and what you really gotta watch when you destined in life, bro, and God got a plan for you. You really gotta watch envy, bro. Like, bro, niggas
Yeah,
will
yeah.
kill. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, you know, I always been, like, kind of doing something. Like, even, you know what I'm saying? Slow down a little bit. I'm young. I'm still falling and bumping my head. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with the music or whatever it is, nigga, get on the route. When I start going up, you got to watch them homeboy that ain't really never got nothing positive to say. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else cheering for you, they happy. And then you get a little clout. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I keep playing, though. But you got to watch the ones that act like they playing. Them the ones. Or when I moved to Houston, man, that boy came home. He think he too good. Woo woo. Them the homeboys you got to watch, bro. My thing, bro, we got the same 24 hours with the same opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I probably had the cheat code to move out of town. My uncle here, my mama was here now. Like, yo, but man, ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you can't get up and do. Like, come on now, when nobody in Houston when you move.
No, no.
You want life, you want to change your life, bro, get up and do something. Don't be mad at me because I moved and I got away from the city. You know what I'm saying? I got out of it. Like, man, don't nobody want to live like that, bro. I don't care how gangster a nigga is. Come on now. We both know, me and you both know, bro. If it came down to it, we know we'll do to somebody. But it's like, why would you want to have to live every day and with that mentality, man? We could just walk out and just live our life happy.
Well, I think
It's
the problem with that nephew is that too many niggas trying to live out the street code, and they don't have to. It's better choices. I was talking to a gentleman the other day. There's no situation or no problem that you get yourself into that you can't get out of. For one, you put yourself in that situation. You want to live by this code and you want to die by this code, but then you want to look down on somebody that decided not to turn on the code, but start to put themselves in a different position so that where they got a positive outlook on it. They trying to move and progress through life, and you trying to sit right here. Why try to hold me back when you don't want to move? Like
yeah.
it become redundant. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to
And then
hold
it's
me
like
back when you don't want to move.
And then it's like with the guns, niggas don't start posting their guns so much. They forgot why men bought guns when we started buying. Like, we buy guns to protect home.
Yeah, yeah, for
You will
sure.
never see me post my gun, cuz. My thing is, like, real talk, like, bro, it's that's why. But people doesn't realize that's why they die. If a nigga come approach you and y'all getting some to it, them niggas know you got a gun. You done posted 6 million times. I'm gonna kill him first.
I don't believe in brandishing a weapon out in public. Um, I don't see no purpose in it, and I think these young men are they're just trying to follow the trend.
And
Like
then
you see all these rappers doing it now, so it's following the trend, pretty much what it is. But they don't understand the effects behind it because they're not trying to understand it. They don't understand where when you're trying to move forward in life, what you do on the internet, which it's never deleted, might come back and hunt you in the future.
for sure. And then like what made me mad about dudes and want to be street and guns. So you hear rappers talking about a high point and who not. Everybody sit there and talk about high points, but to be scared of somebody pointing one at them. They jam woo to woo, but you won't let nobody point one at you. Bro,
Yeah,
all guns gonna do the same job, bro.
it really is, and I think we're at a point now, man, to where we need to find a solution uh, to the problem. I think some of the solution is that a lot of the rap music these days and times is all about killing. It's
But
all
the label making these folks drop, bro. The
Yeah,
labels want
but at the same time, bro, you got to be conscious minded to know what's affecting you. Conscious minded, you got to be conscious minded to it. Like, okay, if I'm listening to this right here, and it's not something I want to get, but like I said, everybody want to be a part of the trend. Everybody want to be a gangster. Everybody want to be a thug. They think it's cool until it's too late.
I seen some on IG earlier. I don't know who it was, so I ain't gonna quote nobody 'cause I don't want to be wrong. But I seen some when the dude was like, a lot of these niggas not gangster. They not killers. These niggas emotional and don't know how to deal with
Real talk, real
it.
talk.
Man, I don't go with a lot of dudes that got bodies and it's in jail right now. Man, they didn't grow up like that. Or got killed in
Well,
the street. Didn't grow up like that, bro.
well, the question is do you think not having a father in the household played a part in that?
I'm gonna say yeah, but at the same time, I ain't have no pops and I ain't doing it. So it ain't an excuse, but everybody ain't strong. It's me. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say yeah, cause I know it kind of you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, and even in my head, sometimes I was going left. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, mama don't know how to raise no man, bro. So she hollering and cussing, it make you mad. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? When your daddy wouldn't do you like that. Like, your dad don't know how to talk to you. Your dad done been through that before. So your mama, her in her head, being tough, that hurt our feelings. You know what I'm saying? As a man. Because, see, mama don't realize what a woman say matter the most.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
love our mama so much, man. You call me a weak nigga or ooh, mama, that hurt. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your mama tell you she disappointed in you and you ain't making her happy or proud, bro. That hurt. Like, mama, you know what I'm saying? I understand being strong. You think you gotta do that, but mama, come on now, you hurting. So a lot of these they get hurt by their mama, and then they go out in the streets, and then they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Cause that hurt that their mama brought on them. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
a lot of men learn their first love of a woman is from their mother,
Mm-hmm.
and so I think a lot of mothers don't really understand that we watch you, we pay attention to you, um, we watch you with a certain scope, and how you behave is what you teach us based off what we see, what we're looking for in a woman. Not totally mother, but this is some of the qualities we look for. And so if you toxic, you teach us toxic. If you wholesome, you teach us wholesome. And so the problem is, like you said, if my mom is running around and she's defaming me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right. That shit, because I'm like, okay, this mom dupes, you know what I'm saying? She's supposed to, but in her mind, she feel like this, and this is what I need to do in order to raise a man. Because you're right, she's a woman. She don't know what it takes to raise a man. So she's giving it the best possible resource that she can. But what she don't understand is that she's not raising a man. She's just creating a strong ass woman.
Then at the same time, it be like, you know what I'm saying? The way your mama kind of like take her anger out that she got on your daddy for not being out on you too. So at the same time, you getting it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, but like in that instance, like, what would you tell? Been go through that, you know what I'm saying? Not having no daddy, and me, you know what I'm saying? Me too. What would you tell somebody that's young and dealing with that? Like, would you tell them like what's some things they could do to like kind of try to make it easy?
Well, I would tell them first and foremost that you can make it through any situation you go through. Keep your head up. Don't let the situation take you out. You take out the situation. But then I would tell them too to try to understand, right? Try to have some understanding, or give mother some grace, because she don't know how to raise a man. She don't know what it takes. She don't know nothing about your emotions. She don't know nothing about your feelings. She don't know nothing about the urges. She don't know nothing about how you look at young ladies. She don't know nothing about how you be disapproved of some things that she may do or young ladies may do. This stuff that she don't know. So you hear women say all the time, "Oh, I raised my son by myself." You did. You gave him the tools what's necessary from a woman's perspective. You can't give
Yeah.
him the tools what's necessary from a man's perspective. So what I would tell a young man is give mama a little grace, but at the same time, see if you can get connected. See if you can find some positive men in your life that you can get connected to. And to my brothers, uh, we got to get back to helping with the young men. I know that that's very hard due to the fact of what's going on in today's society, but including our sons, our nephews, our cousins, we got to get back to that. We got to be able to change the polarity of what's going on with these young men. But young men, keep your head up. Every situation, it has a solution to it. Every problem has a solution, and you gotta be able to find a solution. But you can't criticize or blame mama. Now, with that being said, to the women that's bad mouthing these fathers to these kids, you creating a narrative in their head that they gon' somewhere down the line gonna figure out that this narrative that you might think of this man might not be just true. They
Mhm.
gonna turn around and they gonna resent you. But you
But you
spoke on.
said
Go ahead.
But you said the same thing I was gonna say. Like, you kind of took my point of what I would have told somebody like that went through what I went through with not having a dad or that's going through it right now. You know what I'm saying? Find them men in your family, not the one that want to be gangsters and they need that drunk all the time. Like, latch on to the ones you saying handling business. You know what I'm saying? I did with you. You know what I'm saying? Jameer. You know what I'm saying? Tristan to a certain extent. You saying that man handling business, saving money. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Boob in a lot of ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to take the one that you seeing that's really, you know what I'm saying, doing something. Like even T Walker used to take me to work with him and latch on to them men, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know they can't feel no void as your pop, but at the same time, like you know, you got present men.
Yeah.
You ain't putting all that pressure on your mama, cause that's a lot of pressure on your mama. Like, you know, latch on to them positive. Don't go to with the ones that's in the street, cause see if they love you and they really your big homies or your uncle, your cousin, they ain't gonna put you in it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna tell you get out the way. This ain't for you, nephew, or a son or cousin or whoever. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna let you do that. But see, that's the problem with these young men right now. It's like, man, these supposed to be big homies, like, shouldn't they need to be crashed on it, bro? If you gonna
They
gang bang, do it right, man. Gang bang started positive. This gang bang was positive back then when it started.
was.
And these big homies, bro. When y'all niggas on the dumb league, teach these niggas how to make some money legally. Like
You
get
know,
a
you know why? You know why they teaching the younger generation that's coming up under them to crash out?
yeah.
Because somebody older than them taught them how to crash out because they thought that was the way of the street. I got ops. I got to run up on the ops. I'm so tired of seeing videos on TikTok, man, where you see people, young black men just spraying the tube. They just letting off. You know, they got all these guns and they just letting off. And I'm sitting back and I'm wondering, like, where did life turn and make this wrong turn?
Do you think
How
it could be
how
fixed?
do if we can start being able to catch them, like you said earlier in the conversation, a lot of these young men they crash out over e- illogical decisions. Like, they make illogical decisions. Like they make very emotional decisions. But you got to think about it. When they raised by a single mother, then they ain't taught to be men. They taught to be a strong ass woman. And so, with that being said, they learn the emotional shit from their mom, and so they deal with their emotions. When they get mad, they get upset. They don't know how to categorize it or be able to deal with it. So they deal with it in a form of way that they seen their mother deal with it when she showed similar aspects of being mad and upset in that way. So whatever she did, that's what they adapt because that's all they seen. And then sometimes the uncles wasn't around a lot in order for for them to take a hold of the information that he has. And so that's why a lot of them crashing out, man, because they don't know how to deal with their feelings and they don't know how to deal with their emotions. And so when shit get to bottling up on them, shit, that's how they react. They crash out that way. And a lot of these young men is crashing out over women, man.
I was just about to ask you how much blame do you put on the women for like what be going on? I was literally just about to ask you, so it's crazy you said that.
It depends on the situation, right? Uh, it's a lot of good mothers, right? And it's a lot of inexperienced mothers. Say it like that. It's a lot of good mothers, and there's a lot of inexperienced mothers. And a lot of the good mothers are trying to include the father, but the father don't want to be included. And then you got a lot of inexperienced mothers that's pushing the father away based off their feelings and their emotions and what they think. And so if you talk about the mothers that's trying to bring the aspect of a man in for their daughter or for their son, then you really can't place blame on them to a certain extent. But for the one that's inexperienced, that's toxic, oh, I place all the blame on them because you are allowing your feelings and your emotions to cloud the view of what your child need, and what your child need is a father figure. Because these kids ain't scared of these mothers, man. They not scared of these mothers
Yeah,
because
not
they
to,
nurture them. They nurture them their whole entire life. And so when it comes time for you to handle business, to stand on business and punish them and give them consequences for the shit that they do, they ain't looking at you as a person that's giving out confidence. They looking at you as a person that's a nurturer.
and what I always say, I be like, man, women don't realize that you ain't hurting a man, you hurting that kid, bro.
Real
You know,
talk.
if it hurt the man because you want to see a kid, yeah, he hurt, but man, you hurting that baby worse because when that man grew up without their daddy. See, that they don't think about when the child know the truth when they get older, and they gonna start hating you and resent their mama cause all the time they miss with their dad,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
was trying to be there. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the difference between. I feel like that's the one thing that make our era, like you know what I'm saying, I put over y'all era because now social media, you really can't hide that kid from because all the kid got to do nowadays is open the inbox or text their dad. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's the access that's one good thing. Cause like me personally, I really like the old era better. You know what I'm saying? Even with the women, the fashion, class in this. I like if I had to choose, I'd be in y'all era. But like that's one thing that social media is. See, that's one thing about it. But social media got its pros and its cons, and that's one of the pros. How you can reach out.
Yeah.
You know, what I'm saying you can't hide your kid from this man. You know, unless you just not gonna give him a phone.
Well, it will. They starting to get kids phones at 2 and 3 years old. So you take that equation off the table, like tablets, iPads, all that. And
Yeah,
so, but to wrap this up, to put a bow on it, um, give me one thing that you would tell the younger generation that's coming up under you on what to look out for.
man, just you know what I'm saying. Not even too much to look out for, bro. Like I'm gonna talk to the boys. Like, you know what I'm saying, cause the female, you know what I'm saying, just you know what I'm saying, just try to be classy. And you know I can't too much tell a female. I ain't no female. But
Yeah.
I can tell men, you know what I'm saying, the boys that coming up, bro, like, deal with your emotions. It don't got to be hard. Like, bro, you cry if you need to, you know what I'm saying? Go get you some counseling. Deal with it, though. Face on, because if you don't, later on down the line, it's going to do you bad. You know what I'm saying? And then it make you do stuff you don't, like that little anger and that trauma, it'll make you do some stupid stuff. To run off people you love, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, a lot of men lose good women because of their pride and that trauma and that pain they deal with. And now we trying ourselves, I don't need you. And rightfully so, you probably don't. But at the same time, like, bro, this girl was going to help elevate your life. You know what I'm saying? Or this job would have been the best job to help you with your future. Or you ran off a good friend or you know what I'm saying, a good role model, all because of your emotion. And you not thinking in the moment. So I tell them, deal with your emotion. You know what I'm saying? And don't be no father. I don't care who it is. It could be your big brother, your daddy, your uncle. Hey, if they might finna go do something stupid and your heart telling you that ain't the right thing to do and you got a good feeling, bro, stay at home, cuz. Don't worry about being cool. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about being cool and all that, bro. Like that. Be you, you know what I'm saying? And deal with your emotions.
So, oh, that's a very great point. For the young men that's coming up, that you might not know your father, or you might not get the chance or the opportunity to see him due to different circumstances. After 35 years, almost 35 years, I was able to cross that path and be able to figure out, my father or whatever, and my dad side of the family. But here's what I want to tell you. It might seem rough and it might seem tough right now, but you as a young man have to make the decision to want to move past the issues that you're facing for not having your father. You got to make up in your mindset to take a different path. You can't allow this issue or this situation to mess you up from progressing and moving forward in life.
Uh,
Because of it, you can't give grace to the situation. Learn the situation. Never stop looking, never stop searching, because it's bound to happen. You bound to find it, or whatnot. You're bound to figure out what's going on or whatnot. And even when you figure out what's going on right or whatnot, give grace. Give grace to the situation. Make the best of it when you get it. Don't allow it to run over you. But get counseling. Find somebody that you can talk to, that you can confide into, to where you're not holding all this drama and all this trauma. Because, young man, the only thing it's gonna do is it's gonna affect you later on in life. Because the decisions that you make today will affect your future. So as we get ready to wrap up, keep your head up and know that it's going to be okay. And remember, every problem has a solution. There's not one problem on this earth that don't have a solution. Sometimes we be so focused on the problem that we miss the solution. And the solution just might be counseling. The
uh,
solution just might be talking to that uncle that you got, that nerdy uncle that's not thuggish, that you don't see no value in it. It's a lot of value. The solution might be your preacher or a teacher at school that you're pretty cool with. Use every avenue that you have to try to progress your life and move forward. Don't be so focused on the young ladies. Take care of you first, and they gonna come. Statistics say that women outnumber us men's anyway. So you might miss one or two, but it's three or four still out there.
yeah. But another thing I want to say, though, before, you know what I'm saying, we wrap up is being a leader, you know what I'm saying, and going to church and going to work and not being in the streets do not make you weak, bro. Don't make you no be that don't, bro. I'm not in the streets, fool. But I'm telling you, bro, man, No, we ain't got to explain. Got to talk about that. I'm just saying, like, bro, you don't gotta be in the streets to get respect as a man. I went to school and I wasn't in the streets, and I got respect that the street nigga got, and the popular people, whoever, man, I got that same respect and love. Ain't nobody play with me or nothing. It's who you is. Be yourself, and you'll get respect. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you grew up in the burbs and you just jump out there trying to be in the street, you the one that die first. Cause you don't know the surroundings. That ain't you. That ain't your life. You don't know what to do, and you moving wrong. And don't just jump out the porch because somebody else doing it, bro. You got to be a leader. It don't make you weak, bro. You smart. Now
Facts.
they gonna be dead or in jail, and you gonna be rich with millions with something going on. Don't ever let your positive. Don't ever let nobody make you know what I'm saying. Your positive make you feel like your positive is wrong or they make you weak, bro. Cause it don't. Cause you just smart, bro. You thinking about life. You want to live long. They're saying, bro, the toughest nigga die first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man, for real. Like that's all I tell you, bro. Don't let nobody make you feel like your positivity make you weak, bro.
So as we get ready to wrap this up, we like y'all to please go like, subscribe, share, comment, comment on the subject. Please comment down below, and we would definitely get into the comments and get back with you. Get ready. We got more episodes coming where we'll have all four of our hosts in
Shut
the
up,
video.
shout
So we're gonna shout out our host JG. I'm gonna shout out the host Chosen. Like I said again, once again, subscribe. Um, spam that like button, spam that subscribe, share, tell your family, tell your friends. But as we get ready to close it out, come in, take a seat, relax, and let's get to it. Peace.